This pic right here is crazy. This look like, you know, a background of like Carly Rae Jepsen or some shit like that. Like, what's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Broadband, and I'm back again with another banger, man. Check this out, y'all. Macdonald has just dropped his song called Dummies. Alright, judging by the thumbnail right here and knowing Macdonald, he's probably gonna talk about how like we are programmed like drones by the elite in this society or something like that, man. But I ain't trying to ruin the song for myself. I'm excited to get into it, but before we do that, make sure we like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into the music, fam. Let's go. Alright, Tom, let's see what you got, bro.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everything is sexist, homophobic, or it's racist. When life gives us lemons, we're supposed to want to change it. But my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you want to, but one day...
Damn, that's crazy. He's basically referring to the people in his generation. They rather sedate themselves, or they rather ignore the problem than to face the problem head on, which later on down the line creates bigger issues that you have to solve, or it just pushes the issues off to the generation after us. But you know, that's the way I interpret that, man. And of course, he's talking about like cancel culture and stuff like that.
Gives us lemons, we're supposed to want to change it, but my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you want to, but one day I'll be a father, and I really hope my son don't grow up to be my daughter. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, it should be a little thicker. That's the problem, being honest, got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker because they're sheltered by society.
He said being honest gets you triggered, or it gets people triggered, because most of the time people don't like hearing the truth. They would rather hear the lie. They say they would like to hear the truth, but the truth, sometimes it's the truth, so it does hurt, because you have to look in the mirror at the end of the day. So it's that whole accountability piece, man.
Be a little thicker, that's the problem, being honest, got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker because they're sheltered by society. Pumpkin spice Ativan for seasonal anxiety. Wokeness has become a way to bully non-violently and cancel everyone without improving on the life we lead. Without the white, there's no black. Without the straight, there's no gay. Without the men, there's no women. Without the night, there's no day. Without the idiots, we couldn't laugh at them when they fall. So maybe we need them after all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all.
Yo, this is some zany shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was just looking at the video. Yo, a lot of his videos are out there, but this one is zany, like just because of the colors and everything. Like this pic right here is crazy. This look like, you know, a background of like Carly Rae Jepsen or some shit like that. Like, I don't know if we really need idiots in our society, but I get what you're saying, bro. And I just wanted to point out the fact too that his ski mask says uncancelable. I feel like rappers with strong core fan bases can be uncancelable. Like Macdonald has a strong loyal fan base, so he can't be canceled because his fan base is always gonna have his back no matter what. I feel like XXXTentacion was the same way. They always gonna have a certain core fan base that will support them no matter what the outsiders say. You know, this is our guy, you know what I'm saying? That's what the Hangover gang is the time, man.
We need them after all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. I guess you love to be wrong. You don't have to touch the ball. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum. I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everyone's obsessed with making stupid people famous. If a white boy raps, then it's called appropriation. But Beyonce has a hair blonde, and people say she slayed it. Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad.
Hey, I get what you're saying, the whole weave thing. I feel like being white and rapping ain't that bad, you know. I feel like if you white and you rap, it don't make no difference, because white people still consume rap music at very high levels nowadays. They do. And I guess the whole appropriation discussion is, you know, you not paying homage to the people that came before you in the rap game, but that's his own discussion.
Beyonce has a hair blonde, and people say she slayed it. Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad. Our solutions to the issues don't make no sense. The stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps. We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs. The feminists who started the movement would be ashamed of so many things. They fought so you can vote, I show your butthole on OnlyFans. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. Call me homophobic just because I think straight. I love people even though we disagree. I wish we could get
Look, women gonna do what women gonna do, man. So they showing ass on OnlyFans, then you have to, you know what I'm saying? There's plenty of free content, my boy. There's plenty of free, decent content out here on these streets. Don't be paying, don't be tricking off on OnlyFans, bruh. Real talk.
Would be ashamed of so many things. They thought so you can vote. I show your butthole on OnlyFans.
That's funny though.
Bad person, 'cause you don't like what I say. Call me homophobic just because I think straight. I love people even though we disagree. I wish we could get Wi-Fi signals from a tree. Then everyone would plant them and we'd probably save the planet for free. Too bad we only need them to breathe.
That's true.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all.
Yo, this to remind me of like 2011, like Black Eyed Peas era type music, like very party-esque, like, but the subject matter is deeper than that, you know. I don't know, that's what it remind me of. Like LMFAO. Like turned down for what era, bro?
But I don't really want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades it, but we still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in the rooms. I swear we.
Wait, hold up. What'd he say?
Want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades it, but we still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in the rooms. I swear we.
I guess he's pointing to the hypocrisy of everybody saying that classifying your gender or your race or whatever you try to identify with, but at the same time they are making it out to be like these white people are the worst of the worst. But I don't feel like that's a stigma when you go outside your door type shit. Like that's not a that is strictly online. Like I got a criticism of that, bro. I'm sorry. Like to me, I have only seen that type of shit like online. And maybe not just online, but maybe like on more so the social networks, which have more youthful people, which is gonna be tending to lean more liberally. But you know, your fan base has more conservative leanings. So of course you're gonna think that, you know what I'm saying? But the perception isn't always the reality. I don't know. I got a criticism of that, man.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades it, but we still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in the rooms. I swear we barely ever see them. Go outside sometime. There's fresh air you could be breathing. Put your phones down. Play sports. Do something illegal. Go and meet your families. They're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate them.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like kids these days, like post-pandemic, pre-pandemic, they weren't going outside as much as obviously kids raised in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that.
Families, they're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean? English, Scottish, German, Swedish, or Greek? And black
I get what you're saying. That was a clever play off the white people think this, but Chinese people were unfairly discriminated against because people were going around saying that they passed COVID. You know what I'm saying? So like that's not the same thing to me.
Meet your families, they're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean? English, Scottish, German, Swedish, or Greek? And Black Lives Matter was problematic. It excludes anyone without the pigment. It's automatic. I understand all the reasons it happened, but including all humans is the actual answer.
All humans matter. So that, again, this is a conversation that we've had before. Like I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, if it was named All Humans Matter, there still would have been a problem with it. Like, let's be honest. If it was named Black Lives Matter too, or Black Lives Matter also, or there still would have been a problem with it. There is no doubt about it. It whatever the name was, there was still gonna be a problem with it because we know how certain things go in this country, man. But I love Black Lives Matter, the phrase, not so much the organization, because some of the ways that they move and some of the people that are in the organization. I ain't got nothing on that, but like the phrase itself, Black Lives Matter, man.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Yes, you love to be wrong. You don't have to touch the ball. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum.
Video by Nova Rockefeller, yes sir. Shout out to his main squeeze. Hangover Gang, what's happening? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Tom Macdonald with Dummies. Alright, a lot of y'all are dummies in the Matrix, blindly following. You know what I'm saying? But if you part of Hangover Gang, you trying to disconnect your mind from everybody else's, man. So just because I have certain criticisms about what you say, that don't mean I got anything or any ill will against you. It's just, you know, I wouldn't be a real reactor if I didn't give my own take and my own opinion, because that's what we all aiming for, right? We aiming to get one side and get the other side and come somewhere in the middle so we can form our own opinions, man. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been the video. If you like the video, please do not hesitate to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all right? Until next time, man, we out here. Feel me?